Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit pointless, but what I wanted to do was take a look at what the community thought. I mean, this is a big update to the game, obviously, and it's just a big milestone to begin with, a decade of this game. Obviously, think about Marvel Studios. They changed the studio in the movies to the 10, so, you know, it's a big milestone. So I just want to see, like, what everyone else thought. I know what I thought. Obviously, you know what you think, but let's see what the general consensus is in the community. So, yeah, that's all this is going to be. So anyways, let's just get into it. Alright, so this says there was 139 comments. I don't think we're going to get through all of those, but we'll try to get through quite a few of them just to see. So the first one here, this must be the most recently commented or something. I don't know. It says, talk about dropping the mic. This is a big read. Almost as big as some of the kids. Okay, don't really know if that's a complaint or a comment. Gross. Don't know what's so gross, but it got 16 likes. All right. Congratulations. Thanks for 10 years. Keep it up. Okay, that's pretty generic. Man, this might finally be the time to hang up the cleats. It just seems like with the era stuff, absolutely everything I've spent the past 9 years working towards is toast, and it sure feels like my roster that I busted my beep to increase is now being all but negated by making none of it relevant. That seems a bit overly critical. Like, bro, I don't know how accurate you are with that assessment. What makes you think that your roster is being obsoleted? It says by making none of it relevant. What do you mean? Your GLs will always be relevant. Legendary characters will always be relevant. I'm sure the marquees that they come out with, those, you know, are relevant at first, and then they stay relevant for a little bit. They just changed a couple of things. I don't know what he's getting all bent out of shape over. Like, what, because they got rid of Galactic Challenges? Is that what you're upset about? It's a weird comment. 34 likes, though? Seriously? A lot to take in, but I'm looking forward to this. Great job, gents. So Galactic Challenges are getting removed. Pretty much the closest thing we have to a sandbox mode. That sucks big time. I thought they kind of were referencing like a semi-sandbox in the game finally, though. Maybe that's what I was thinking with Coliseum. I don't know, because Coliseum's not really a sandbox. It's almost like a mini boss raid. Or raid boss, I mean, I said that backwards. You know, instead of the whole guild attacking it, it's just you by yourself. I don't know. But even then, they say that's the closest thing we have to a sandbox. Okay, technically, yes, because you can keep going in and redoing the battles over and over and over and over again, but it's like, it's kind of boring, and it's constantly against the same enemy, so it's not, I don't know, it was a very low level sandbox at best. Like, I don't think us losing Galactic Challenges is that bad. Ever since this the last redo that they did, and they're putting on, oh, have the newest character at 7 stars, oh, have the episode pass, and all this crap, so you could never, like, properly get all 5 feats anyways. It's like Galactic Challenges have just sucked. It's like, oh, I can get 3 out of 5. Cool. So, whatever. I'm super excited for these changes. I truly think, I was gonna say, what are you trying to say? I truly think y'all listened to feedback from the community and tried to make changes that will make the game more enjoyable and hopefully last for years to come. Big props. And also thanks for making a post about all the changes rather than just being silent and not telling the community anything. Looking forward to getting to get my hands all of these changes. What? Looking forward to getting, I guess, my hands on all of these changes in game. You just forgot a few words there. I mean, first off, CG doesn't listen to anything, so don't think CG played any part in listening to the community. They don't listen. These are just things that they wanted to do. Second, it says also thanks for making a post about all the changes rather than just being silent and not telling the community anything. That would never happen. CG's always been open about big changes like this. Always. I don't think there's ever been a time where something happened that was big in the game and we were just all like, what? What is this? I think the only way you're left in the dark is if you don't check out the forums. That's the only way you'd be left in the dark. Even if you don't check the forums, they usually have like one of those little pop-up updates for you in the news portion of the game. So there's always a communication. So I don't really know what this guy's talking about. Like, are you new to the game, or have you been here a while and you just never paid attention? I don't know. That's a weird interpretation. Let's see, Puglife3 says, good job, for real, this can be huge, but can you actually listen to us? We want Territory War rework with great rewards. Thanks, keep up the good work. Who wants Territory War rework? Jeez, what a tongue twister. But yeah, who wants that? I don't know of anybody that's been saying Territory. Everybody that I know of hates Territory War, because it's just kind of like a game mode. Unless that's what you're saying, like some people in your circle want to rework, so it's more fun and less of a game mode. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's saying that though. I mean, when it comes to like Omicrons and stuff, nobody ever wants to do the Territory War Omicrons because they just see it as almost like a waste. It's Grand Arena, territory battles, and then everything else for like order of importance. Anyways, going to let's see, Dane Sword, new spectator, to Manly Van Lee. So, did I see this Manly Van Lee thing yet? Oh, okay, perfect. So I was wondering about this too. So this person is responding to him saying, what are you talking about? I guess he didn't read the whole post. You won't even be able to use era units in GAC or territory battles, for example, until after the era ends, meaning that the rest of your roster is still used in most of the existing content. Yeah, like, I don't know what that guy's talking about saying that, oh, everything's going to be obsoleted. No, it's not. 19 likes. Let's see if this did better than the original one, hopefully. 34! Oh, it's almost half. This one should have more, because the other comment's stupid. This is huge, and I'm excited to see how this will work out. With all of the new stuff being added, I think one of the biggest pain points is still Territory War balancing. With all of the other buffs, any chance we are getting increased GP brackets for Territory War to help prevent sandbagging? I mean, that is a big problem. You do always end up paired up against somebody that's way out of line. But that happens everywhere. That's not just Territory War. Grand Arena, I constantly have opponents that I can't take on, especially in my second account. My main account, fine, I'm 12 million GP, so if they pair me against like a 15 million, yeah, it's way out of balance, but relatively speaking, maybe the AI, algorithm, whatever, sees it as, yeah, they're both comparable. But in my second account, I'm at 4 million GP, 0 GLs, and like, they'll pair me up against something that's like 7.5 million GP with 3 GLs, and I'm like, how am I supposed to win? I don't stand a chance. This guy has enough to absolutely destroy me on defense, or strongball me on defense, and have plenty enough to absolutely obliterate my defense. And I can't do anything. Like, how is this fair? So, you know, it's not just Territory Wars that's way imbalanced. Grand Arena is too. Oh, what the heck happened? Okay, that was annoying. I hit more and it like reloaded or something. I had to go back. I had to come back down from the top. Anyways, let's keep going. What an absolutely boneheaded, brain-dead pile of shit. Disingenuous doesn't cover even 1/10 of this asinine shift to monetize further, and instill even more roadblocks for the player. Well, maybe veteran players, but it sounds like they're really revamping things for new people, which kind of makes me annoyed, because it's like, what about us who have been here forever? But I think the only real thing in here that sounded like, monetization was stupid Relic 10 now. I don't know. You want to reduce time spent in the game, but have added more stuff on top of the stuff that already exists? What a joke. You clearly do not listen to us at all, just your testers. I mean, that was kind of very hypocritical. They're saying that they want to reduce the amount of time we spend in the game, which I said in my original post that would be great, because sometimes there's just way too much going on in this game. Way too much. Grand Arena's going on. You got a territory battle or territory war going on. Conquest is going on. And then there's like a raid that your guild launched. And all the while you got your regular dailies and whatever else, the events, you know, and it's just like, oh, like this is a mobile game. This is something I'm supposed to spend an hour on a day, not 5 hours a day. Like, this is something I want to fit in my spare time, like before bed or something, you know, not, oh god, I gotta get on my lunch break and do what I can. I gotta get in as soon as I get home from work and log in and play this stupid thing. Like, It's ridiculous. So on one hand, yeah, it was welcome that they wanted to reduce the time that we spend in the game and make things go a lot faster. But then on the other hand, they were adding some stuff, which was weird. Like, you want to reduce the time, but yet you add, what is it? They're adding another feat to the dailies. So it's like, how is that supposed to save time if you're giving us an extra thing to do every day? For one. For two, they add Coliseum, so it's like, okay, that's just another like whole event that we have to do now. And then they also are adding wasn't there something else too? I don't know. I mean, when I read that original post, and now that I'm making this one, it's actually been pretty recent. It's only been like a day, I think, but still, I don't have all the details in mind, because, I mean, it has been at least 24 hours, so, you know, but at least at the bare minimum, there's those two things that they added, and it's like, what are you talking about? You're going to reduce the time for us, but you're adding things to what we have to do? It seems like it's just going to balance out. Sure, all this retro stuff that it's already been there, or legacy stuff, whatever you want to say, that's already been in the game is going to go by quicker, but now we got Coliseum and other dumb nonsense to take up our time. I don't know. Stopped reading after Relic Delta. Game will die now. See, Relic Delta, I almost feel like I'm in a different boat than everyone else, because everybody seems to hate Relic Delta. Everyone seems to hate it. But I see some advantages to it, like, because one thing, like I said in my original post, one thing that's always irritated me is when I am far superior, relic-wise at least, to another team, whether it's in Grand Arena or some other game mode, and like they just absolutely destroy me, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, there was a time I think I went up against like a Gear 12 team, and I had relic, they weren't high relics, maybe they were like relic 3 was my squad, but it was Gear 12, so relatively speaking, I should be way stronger. I'm relic 3, they're Gear 12, I've put in more work on my characters than them, so I should be able to easily win. But instead, they won, and I was like, are you serious? So what's the point of all that extra time and effort that I put into my characters just so I can lose? It made no sense, and it was so annoying and just stupid, and, you know, it just didn't feel right at all. It feels, because that's one thing I hate about this game, is a real game, a regular game, you make progress and your character gets stronger. And maybe the enemies are stronger because the game scales now that your character's getting stronger, but at least your character's stronger. And you can beat these enemies. Where one thing in this game is it doesn't matter what you do. You can be Relic 9, but if your mods aren't perfect, some other idiot can beat you with like a team of Relic 6 if their mods were better. And it's just like, I put in more effort on my characters than you did, getting them to Relic 9, and you're winning? And it's always just irritated me how imbalanced that feels. So to me, Relic Delta kinda has some value. It's gonna make it so that when you're a better squad than another team, you really are a better squad. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, so my Relic 3 team versus a Gear 12 team, there would have been a massive difference in power, and I would have absolutely destroyed them like I should have, instead of losing to them. So, and that makes sense. I should be stronger. I put in more effort. Now, the only thing that I know of that the community is complaining about is because they see it as, well, currently, you know, you can theory craft and stuff, and sometimes you can come up with a team that's weaker and win versus a team that's stronger with the right theory craft and all this, and it's like, yeah, it's a cool feeling. I get it from that angle, too. Like, for example, recently in Grand Arena, I had Darth Bane. Granted, he's fully Omicron and stuff, but he was only Relic 4. And I had Savage as his partner, who, come on, Savage sucks. He does have an Omicron for Grand Arena, so I mean, that's good, but it's Savage. He's not a heavy hitter or anything. And anyways, he's Relic 7, but the two of them just absolutely wrecked this Jedi team that had Jedi Master Luke on it. It was like Jedi Master Luke was Relic 9, I think somebody else was Relic 9, there was a couple of Relic 8s. It was a pretty beefed up team, and we just absolutely destroyed them, and it was kind of a cool feeling. So anyways, the point is with Relic Delta, that'll never happen again. So situations like that, I can see where people are frustrated, but I don't know. It almost kind of is like a 55-45 that it's welcome to me. Anyways, went on long about that one, but let's see. Here's a big comment. Let's see what this one says. I generally don't know how to feel about this. Some of this looks good, some of this looks horror. Relic Delta, obviously trash. No need to talk about that anymore. Thanks to the testers, it might not kill the game. The stuff that looks cool will be destroyed by monetization later, so it doesn't even matter that it's good. Thanks for the whales for keeping the game alive for a decade, but it's time to let this go now. I mean, I do feel these people that are talking about letting the game go, because I've been thinking about quitting for years now. This game does nothing but piss me off all the time, and I'm just sick and tired of it. Like I said, it takes too much time out of my day, every single day, to play this stupid thing. Like, it's not even fun. It feels like a chore every day. When I log in, I think, oh, here we go again, back to doing this stupid stuff. And I don't want to, you know? I don't want to be that dedicated to a dumb mobile freemium game. And also, I'm just sick and tired of constantly losing at everything. My guild almost always loses Territory War. I almost always lose Grand Arena. Like, so fun. Wow, I'm so glad all I do is lose. This is such a fun game. Losing all the time. Such excellence. I'm even sick of stupid things like events that are too hard for no reason. Like some of these assault battles that are just too hard for absolutely no reason. I'm sick of those too. You know, the challenge tier 3, where it's like years later and it's still impossible, like the one against Ewoks, where you're Empire and you go up against the Ewoks. I still can't do challenge tier 3. I've tried every single combination of characters. Nothing does it. I've tried Inquisitors. I've tried Imperial Troopers. I've tried Empire with, you know, the Sith that are available, like Palpatine and Vader and stuff. I've tried random mix-ups of bits and pieces here and there from each one of these factions. Every single time this thing comes around, I try something and nothing works. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Why does this have to be this effing hard? You know, I'm using a team that has Relic 9s in it, and I still can't beat this thing? Why? So, I don't even know what I'm going on with that tangent. Oh yeah, because the game, how it pisses me off. So I'm just sick of stuff like that. I'm sick of always losing in Grand Arena, Territory War. I just hate the game now. But literally, the only reason I don't quit is because A, I have this channel, and B, I just feel like I put in so much time and effort, so much dedication to this stupid game, that I'm like, it would kind of be a terrible choice to quit now, you know? After all that hard work and effort. But anyhow, if it wasn't for that, yeah, I'd totally quit. If it wasn't for my channel, for sure, I'd totally quit. Even though I put in a lot of time in this game, I'd quit. I'd be like, yeah, whatever, I'm good now. But the channel, I'm like, what would happen? I don't want to kill my channel. So, anyhow, I have not always agreed with your CG decisions. That being said, this is one of the most exciting things I've ever read. I am beyond stoked for these characters and what they're bringing. Really? You're stoked for Stormtrooper Luke? Okay. And I'm a huge fan of this new system to give access to new characters without sacrificing what's been released prior. Well done, CG. Don't get too horny yet. I mean, this isn't even implemented. This could be a real crappy rollout, and it could sound way better on paper or whatever, digital screen, than it is in practice. Just give it a time to actually come to the game before you get all horny about that. I might have been excited for this, but you really have taught me to look beyond the market speak to manipulation behind it. Okay, terribly worded, but basically that's what I just said. I rarely comment, but it might be about time. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. This is just tone deaf. The time sink for this game is absolutely brutal if you're trying to play competitive. Yes, that's what I've been saying this whole time. Conquest and territory battle are necessary for it, and the amount of time spent there for repetitive battles is ridiculous and not fun. Absolutely. Conquest sucks. I hate Conquest. And it's like the feats are the stupidest things ever. Like, why do I have to go and, you know, defeat X amount of characters, you know, 7 times? I mean, win 7 battles, I mean, with these characters. Like, why? Why do I have to win 7 battles with these characters? Or why do I have to do 300 damage over times on enemies, or you know, just boring, stupid, pointless quests that they make you do. Conquest does suck. I hate Conquest. The only Literally the only thing I like about Conquest is the after Conquest rewards. You know, the Proving Grounds event, and then the Galactic Legend Journey Guide thing, whatever the heck that one's called. Which, even then, I'm not super a fan of that, because the Ray and SLKR nodes are just absolutely impossible, and I can't do them. But at least, you know, those goofy little worthless rewards are okay, and the Proving Grounds is awesome, because you get free shards for good characters. But otherwise, I hate Conquest, and it's so long, too. 2 weeks, and just, ugh. So yeah, I hate that. And Territory Battle, I mean, Territory Battle isn't as repetitive as Conquest, but I do see what he's saying. It's kind of like the same idea. Like right now, we're doing Rise of the Empire, my guild, and it's like you have the planet that's on the east side of the board, furthest right, whatever way you want to say this. It's like there's always a node, win with 5 Jedi. Every single day, okay, let me get my Jedi together. Oh, wow, I just did this battle yesterday, but let's do the Jedi battle again. Like, it is kind of boring and pointless, or the nodes that have, like, Hut Cartel. That one. It's like, okay, let me get my Hut Cartel together. I just did this yesterday, let me do it again, this one stupid node. So I do feel where he's saying on territory battles, but Conquest, yeah, that's wicked boring and repetitive. Anyways, and Relic Delta won't really help solving this in my eyes, even if you try to sell it like this. I don't even know. I feel like Relic Delta was just for, like, Grand Arena and stuff. No? Maybe it's not. Is it for the whole entire game? If it's for the whole entire game, then oh, wow, that kind of changes things in how I was thinking about stuff. That could be a bit weird. But if it's just, like, Grand Arena and Squad Arena or something, then I think it's fine. I don't know. Anyways, the problem isn't the difficulty of the battles. I think I'm able to auto about 80% of the territory battles already. I auto 100% of them. I never actually play territory battles. I put a team and hit auto. Anyways, the problem is always going to the battles, select the team, start, hit, auto. Yep. Same for Conquest, where battles are super fast anyway with the right disc setups, like 2 seconds less because of Delta won't help at all. It's the sheer amount of repetitive battles needed, and adding a new game mode won't reduce the time sink. I hear you, brother. I think. What was your name? I don't know what Gersh is. We'll just call you brother. What the game needs are more new fun game modes, not a current territory battle and Conquest. Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they mentioned new raid or anything, new Conquest, but that's another thing they always do. They come up with like a new raid, or they come up with a new territory battle theme, like when they did the Rise of the Empire. It's like, who cares about this? Nobody wants this. Come up with something original. Don't just like keep, I don't know, updating your existing modes with just something different, a new skin basically. That's boring. But anyways, what the game needs is a complete PvP overhaul. The meta isn't fun. It's the worst cheese meta we ever had. We are at a point where it's getting ridiculous with the boards, GAC and Territory War as well, being way too small. Sure, there are people enjoying it, but I'm seeing so many people burning out because it's not fun to banner pinch and just overkill every team in like every match. I'm not sure how to solve that as just increasing the board size, which means, again, more time spent. Oh, yeah. Doesn't seem like the right solution. But it's PvP, why most people are playing this game. And PvP is at a point where it's not enjoyable anymore. Territory War at Gauntlet level is already more or less dead. GAC will be next, and this needs to be addressed ASAP. So not many of the topics you are currently engaging in. Yeah, I guess it only lets you say so much, and he ran out of space. What were they saying? I thought of, and I was gonna say something on top of it, and I forgot. Oh yeah, they were saying something about GAC. One thing though that kind of has made me annoyed in GAC, not GAC, Squad Arena. I mean, on one hand, it has worked to my advantage, but on the other hand, it's Datacrons. You know, I find Datacrons so annoying because GLs are supposed to be the best character in the game to begin with, okay? We all know that, there's no arguing. But Datacrons now are making it so that these teams are getting even better. And now it's like, you have a GL, you have it beefed up, you have a whole team built around it that's beefed up. Oh, you don't have a Datacron. So now your rank is like, 150 because you can't compete with all these idiots that have Datacrons now too. And it's just, there's always something just to like one up the last thing, and it's just so annoying. Now, like I said, I have been able to take advantage of this. I was in Squad Arena rank 1 for quite a few months because of one Datacron that I had that was really good. But still, it just felt wrong. It's like I'm in first because I have a good Datacron. It's not because my characters are actually good and I'm in first. No, I have a stupid thing that I added on top of it, which almost feels like cheating in a way. It's not cheating, but you know what I mean? It's just like giving my team an extra boost. Like, they got a GL with them. The GL has given the team a huge boost with the leader ability and any uniques and all that. And now I'm putting a Datacron on top of that. It just, you know, feels like cheating. It's just, oh, I hate it. Anyways, Lies, and More Lies. Okay, cool comment. Awesome. That's a long read, but there is plenty of really good stuff in there. Relic Delta looks like it's not going to hit anywhere near as hard as its first thought. Congrats on 10 years, CG. That's crazy, but can we fix Ahsoka Ultimate? What do you need to fix about it? I don't have her, so I don't really know. All I do know is her ultimate is kind of weird. It's like, it's 3 stages, which is unique, but it's just goofy, and I don't even understand what it even does. It seems like it's kind of a useless ultimate. It's almost like Jedi Master Luke's ultimate. His is kind of useless, too. He goes ultimate, and he just like, oh, I'm gonna reset everyone's cooldowns. Hey, great cooldown, right? I mean, great ultimate, right? Glad I did that for you? Like, no, Luke, F off. Anyways, between my yapping and all the comments that we already read, I think that's good enough. Gets a general idea going. Most people are kind of iffy about it. A few doofuses are pumped about it, and then some are just unnecessarily overly hateful. But, yeah, I guess that's all for now. So, I guess thanks for checking this out with me, and until next time, God, this thing is long. Until next time, I said see ya.